short and sweet. Hello folks, have you seen the names of the two dancers pop up? Anna and Björn. Actually, they do have different names in reality. I filmed this dance in a London pub. It was a Lindy Hop dance evening with a live band and more people coming in. A lovely evening. The effect I'm using here, the two names following the dancing couple, look simple, and it is sort of simple. Well, simple as this. We have an input on the left and an output on the right. The only things we have to take care of, and they're pretty complicated, I think, too complicated actually, I think, are the four notes in between. Two are responsible for the motion and two provide the text. Anna and Björn. I'm in Davinci Resolve Studio now. I have the studio version, the paid version, but I think you can do everything in this tutorial with the free version as well. Let's drag the video clip into the timeline. I want to introduce the names of the two pretty early in the video in order to make things easy. I cut and I cut again. For tracking, it's best to have areas of good contrast. There is no such area in this pretty dim and grainy video, but maybe the hand looks okay-ish. The second cut where the hand is not visible anymore. Very brief. We're in the edit mode. With a right click, we load our brief clip into the Fusion page. Only the brief cut out, well, not cut out, but copied clip. Fusion shows us the in and out notes, and the clip is being played back between the two yellow lines. The first playback may stutter because Davinci is thinking. I select the media in node, and with Shift and Space, these two keys, Shift and Space on the keyboard, the effects list opens. We want to track our dancers, so we choose the tracker. The first tracker, in this case, the most simple one. The tracker node lands in between in and out. The tracker displays in green. You move it by clicking on the top left of that small box. It took me ages to find out where to click to move it. The box should cover the whole hand. The outer box restricts the search to the area around the hand. Our red indicator is at the beginning of the clip, so let us track forward now. At the end of the clip, the tracker loses the hand. When you see something like this, undo the whole tracking and start new, this time from the end to the beginning. And it looks good now. Text. With nothing selected, we click on the text icon. In the inspector, we type Anna. It's not her real name. With the text node selected, I press the key 1 on the keyboard. The text appears in the left window, but not in the media out window. Well, firstly, because we need to connect it to the tracker. The logic behind is the text should follow the tracker. In other words, tracker, please transport the text. The text still does not appear in the output window. Only an icon for it. Why is that? Because the tracker is not quite ready to transport anything. We need to select the tracker node and then move to the operation mode. The operation determines what the tracker does with its output. Let's switch it from nothing to match the move. The text shall match the move of the tracker. Now the word Anna appears in the viewer. Again, we were in trackers, we need to select operation and there match move. Now we can place the text anywhere. I add another tracker node now. Fusion places it in the pipeline to the left of the previous tracker. You can do this differently, but this is how I like to do it. The sequence here does not matter. Now I copy the text node, that is Anna, Ctrl C, and paste it with Ctrl V. I need to select the operation of tracker 2, and like before, I set it to match move. It stays in the same place because tracker 2 hasn't tracked anything yet. I choose Björn's face for this. Tracking forward and backward works just fine. In this example, the Björn tracking jumps back to the left at the end of the animation. I don't know why that is. It makes a jump here. Delete the jump back key. Let us keyframe the opacity of the text so that it fades in and out. The opacity option is in the shading section of the text node. I leave the maximum opacity to around 0.7 in my case. It doesn't always have to be 1. I go to frame 110 and set a keyframe. 110 in my case is in the middle of that clip, sort of. Opacity is 0 at the very beginning and at the end of our clip. And I repeat the same with the Anna text node. If you want to have a solid color or a color ramp underneath your text, you need to, well, select the shading and there the number 4. Why 4? I don't know. Enable it and you find options for the appearance of the solid color. Of course, since our text is fading in and out, you need to fade the color in and out. Same procedure with Björn. Ready to play back the clip? After delivering it, of course. And have a good day.